Hello there, welcome back. Happy Tarot Tuesday. It's me, Chelsea, your tarot reader, and I am excited to be here with you as always on this lovely Tuesday. So today is Tuesday, July 6th, but don't worry if you're seeing this video after that date. Just keep watching. There's probably some message here that you need to hear. But if you're with me in real time, today we're gonna do a 3-card spread with postcards from liminal space. So it's July 6th. We just had the 4th of July holiday, right? And you might not relate to this, but I feel like when it comes to the celebration of our country's birthday, things feel complicated around that. I feel like for me, you know, especially after the past year, really ever since 2016, my feelings around that have been complicated. You know, I used to totally be someone who was ready to put on all the flags and celebrate summer and celebrate America, and now I would rather wear black and not. You know, and the more I educate myself and, you know, the more we learn about all this stuff that people who look like me didn't learn or refuse to learn or are unaware of by choice or not, the less, the more bleh I feel about the 4th of July. So I feel like our country is existing in this liminal space. The truth is coming to light. I mean, it has, and it's been in the light for a while. A lot of us were just refusing to see it, but now it's like impossible to ignore. And I feel like it's, as a country, just forced us into this liminal space. So in honor of the 4th of July, I wanted to do a liminal space reading. And we're going to do mind, body, spirit, or as I like to call it, doing, feeling, being. Doing, feeling, being are 3 levels of awareness with postcards from the liminal space, and we're gonna see what we get. And then I've still got the goddess cards. I feel like I can't let them too far out of my reach this Cancer season. Like I just need them here to nurture us a little bit. So we'll do our 3 cards and we'll do our goddess. All right, so doing, feeling, being, mind, body, spirit. So in our position of doing and mind, we're pulling reset. Feeling, body, we're pulling Mama Aya, and being, spirit. What is chaos to the fly is harmony to the spider. Well, this seems pretty simple, right? Reset. I mean, that's, you know, again, in the theme of, you know, how I started, that's definitely what our country needs, right? But if we take it more personally, a reset of the mind. You know, often this time is usually a time when people are taking time off. You know, it's a holiday. We're either resting or we're taking the time off and not resting and partying or whatever. But we're being called to reset, a mental reset, a break, a pause. So that seems apt for this time of year. And then, you know, because in the position of body, in the position of feeling, we're pulling Mama Aya. And Mama Aya is this idea that we need to heal. And it's this idea that, you know, she's crying, right? But she's, you know, surrounded by beauty, the mountains, the river, the trees. And it's this idea that grief is hard and healing is hard. And what is life other than, you know, and we're born and we've got nothing to worry about until, you know, a week in, months in, whatever. You know, nobody goes through this life unscathed without things to heal from. Some choose to do it and some choose not to, of course. And then you die. I'm not trying to be grim today. And a lot of times grief and allowing for healing can feel like death. A lot of times healing, can feel like death itself. Like we literally feel like we're dying and we do not know how we are going to move past it. But we are, and we will. In the guidebook for this card, she writes, "Don't confuse the death of your wounds with the death of you." So as we reset, you know, on a surface level, on a mind level, on a doing level, it's easy, right? Just like, but when we get into the body, when we get into the feeling, we know that it's deeper than that, right? When we really take a minute to dive inwards, you know, we see the deeper levels to this. So, you know, this time of year can be grief for a lot of people. You know, it's not all fun and parties for everyone all the time. So maybe you need to simply be mindful of that, or me, you know, in regards to other people, or maybe that's you and you need to take that time to feel and to heal and to know that whatever it is that's feeling hard right now, whatever the grief is right now, it will not be like that forever. Even though, believe me, I know it feels like, when will I ever not feel this way? But there will be a day. And so then in being in spirit, we see this chaos to the fly, harmony to the spider, and God. Like, this is the spirit of our country right here, right? You know, we've got one group that's the spider, and they're like, everything's great. There's no injustice. I'm eating just fine. And then the flies are like, bitch, I'm not, right? So this is, you know, take stock of who you're surrounded by, of what's surrounding you, and where you're participating in chaos. This came up a few weeks ago, I think, and that was the message, was where are you participating in chaos? You know, be mindful of the actions you take as the spider and the wishes you make as the fly, because at any given point, we're all going to be both at different points in our life. Being mindful of that, examining where we participate in the continuation of chaos when we don't need to be, and I think that will help a lot with this healing that we need to do. So what we really see is, what seems like a simple mental reset is actually quite deep. It's actually facing some deeper issues and really allowing ourselves to heal from that. All right, hopefully our goddess will lift us up. Oh, great. Ooh, all right. Abundantia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. And I think that feels really important given the theme of pausing and healing here. Because when we are wrapped up in doing, in producing, in giving, we don't give ourselves the time to receive. You know, in order to receive, we gotta sit down. We gotta take a breath, have a seat. And that's then when the things that are meant for us to receive come to us. Okay, they're not going to come to us while we're running 100 miles an hour down the freeway. They're going to come to us when we pull over and take a seat at the rest stop, okay? So that's what we got. Happy July. Hopefully that hit. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know this, sometimes it's just deep, and the postcards are always just like, you know, really messing with your mind. But I loved it. But this is good. It's this deep healing and reset in order to receive. That's a good message, right? We all want to receive, but we don't always allow ourselves to do so. So let's do that. Let's agree. Pinky promise. Okay. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. In the description below, you will see a link to my free ebook, How to Get Started with Tarot, a link to my website where you can get a personalized tarot reading, and a link to get my book, Lights and Shadows, How to Deepen Your Self-Awareness Through the Tarot, which is hopefully coming out this month, so you can get on the wait list down in the description below, and waitlist members will get 50% off when the book is live. Follow me over on the Instagram at Chelsea K. Mancini for more of the tarot goodness, and of course, hit subscribe so that you get notified every week when these videos come out. See you next week.